Well, obviously a short week for y'all. How do you feel like the team kind of turned around from Saturday's win to kind of get ready for the game on Thursday?
Yeah, I mean, quick turnaround, obviously. I mean, for both teams. So, you got to be ready. Obviously, it's the game plan comes at you pretty fast, but that's with both teams. So that's a challenge in itself, and so we have to really make the most of our time this week. When we're out there practicing and in meetings, we got to be locked in. So, it's obviously a challenge, but like I said, challenge for both sides. The game's on Thursday.
You're a guy that grew up obviously watching this game like a ton, but now this will be your fourth Egg Bowl, I believe, right? I mean, well, have you learned anything differently like about this rivalry, and how much have you learned about it through like playing in it? Like, what may be different that some people may not know?
I mean, yeah, it's a rivalry game for sure, and there will be extra juice added to it because it's Ole Miss, Mississippi State, and you grow up watching the game and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's all about execution, in my opinion. The team that executes the best and makes the least amount of mistakes is probably going to win the game. So we need to be locked in. Like I said, we got to get the game plan down. We have to have a great week of practice and come ready Thursday night.
A lot of intensity in this ball game, and some former players have told me like the team that calms down first typically does pretty well. Has that been your experience, and how would you kind of describe that?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think it's easy when you have a game like this to kind of let the emotions get the best of you and play emotional. That's one thing Coach Knox told us, play with emotions, but don't play emotional. So no doubt about it, we want to be excited to play. We're excited to play Thursday night against our rivals, but at the same time, we have to control those emotions and play within ourselves and, execute. You don't want to get outside your head and, make a dumb play or a dumb penalty to hurt the team.
What stands out to you about this Ole Miss defense?
I mean, their front, honestly, man, they do a really good job. They're really good at what they do. Obviously, Coach Golden coming over from Alabama, so he's a really good coach. I have a lot of respect for him. He recruited me out of high school. I've gone up against him, 3 times now. This will be the 4th. But I have a lot of respect for those guys. Their front does a really good job, a lot of moving, a lot of stunts. And they do a great job disguising things on the back end, too. So I have a lot of respect for them. So definitely trying to, watch a little extra film this week, pick up on some tendencies, and, just see how they do things.
Your first game in about a month, how did your legs and conditioning feel after that?
Yeah, no, I felt good. That's one thing, like, even when I was out, I was trying to, stay mobile, stay active. I told you, I was going with the scout team and things like that the past couple weeks. So I knew it would be like that. And I knew some people would think, well, he's going to be out of shape, going to be rusty a little bit. And, honestly, the only thing is I lost some weight, wasn't able to lift as much in the weight room week to week. But, I felt in shape. I felt good after the game and, just trying to take care of my body on a short week,
It sounds like you guys are doing a good job of, while it is, obviously a rivalry game, you're still, not getting too emotional, and that sounds like a good mindset. But still, like, has there been any kind of extra juices or any extra fire kind of at practice or anything like this week at all that you noticed because of, what's at stake?
I guess it's just normal stuff you kind of expect from a team, we've been here, a lot of guys, this is our, 4th, 5th, or 6th Egg Bowl. So, like I said, we're obviously really excited to play the game. I think both teams, they're going to be excited to play. You don't win 9 games for nothing or whatever. They have a great team, a great program, and I think they do a really good job of, getting the energy going, ready to play. So, they'll be ready. We have to control our emotions and be ready to play and just execute the plan one play at a time.
Bit of a deeper question. I know this hasn't been quite the year you expected or wanted to have, but
really?
In terms of this game, how do you hope to be remembered throughout your time here as a Bulldog here?
Oh man, I've thought about it a little bit. It's weird. It's kind of weird to think about. With so much uncertainty left in the future and things like that. But just blessed to be in this position that I've been in. The past 4 years. But with that being said, I don't want to get caught up in that. I'm worried about the game more than anything. I couldn't care less about what's to come in the future. I'm worried about right now, and I'm worried about Thursday night. So, I'm sure someday, hopefully, I'm blessed enough to sit down with kids and grandkids like that and think about my time here in Starkville. But, right now, I'm kind of worried about Thursday night.
Yeah. What's this one mean to you as someone who grew up watching this game, and now you're going to be starting your 4th one?
Yeah, no, it means a lot. Obviously, I've lived in Mississippi my whole life. I have, my grandfather played baseball there. My sister went to school there. My dad went to school there. So obviously, I have some Mississippi ties and things like that. But, it's it's cool to play in this game once you've grown up watching it. You know, you grow up watching it, hearing about the rivalry and how intense it is, and you hear some former players talk about it before you get here, and then you get here and get to play in it. So you really see what's going on. So, you know, I'm just thankful more than anything just to grow up watching it as a kid and now to be able to play in it, my fourth one.
Does a win Thursday then make you king of the family then after being your brother? Then?
I don't know, man. You know,
Your
I mean,
first play at
yeah, I mean, that's all kind of gone down the drain ever since I came to school here. You know, my family was obviously big Ole Miss people, but those days are long gone. So hopefully we can get it done Thursday.
Coach Knox stepped in and did a good job, so it was really next man up. And I think just the team just bought into what he was saying with the go heavy, Ike Johnson, you know, and he just carried on throughout the game.
How much did having an older team help that transition?
Oh, it helped a lot, you know, because having the old heads that been here a good while, and then having I won't say old coach, but I won't say that old, but yeah, having a coach that been around a long time, and he undefeated when he go when he take over the coaching job. So it just means a lot to have the old guys on the team echoing what he brings to the table.
What's it been like for you the last few years to kind of watch, you know, Jet develop as a player? He's a guy who, you know, kind of struggled to get playing time early in his career and now has become one of the leaders on the team. Where have you seen him kind of grow the most?
He's confident. I know he probably won't be saying it, but I know when he first got here, he had no confidence. That was like 2018. Like I know he used to pride himself on building his confidence, and once he got out that shell, it just brought it all out. It just brought a true game out to the table for us. So yeah.
What's your bond kind of been like with him, and how close are you two?
It's a real brother bond. Like he can be my biological brother. So yeah, we just grow with each other. We build off each other, and I just look forward to seeing him go out and ball this last game with me.
Coach Knox made the comment last week that, yeah, everybody wants to play for the name on the back of the jersey, play for the school, play for the program, but he said also go out there and play for yourself, play for the name there, for yourself, for your own platform, and make a statement for the future, whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot coming from him when he said that, you know, you don't want this game to be selfish, but like he said, you know, play for your platform, and you want to leave a legacy when you, all the seniors, I know all the seniors we talked about and stuff, we're going to leave a legacy here at Mississippi State. Past seniors done did it, seniors before that done did it, so we just look forward to going out there and completing our legacy.
Coach Knox was talking about the term, you know, seatbelt and kind of how he's been implementing that. I guess how has he kind of gotten you guys to buy into, you know, go heavy, seatbelt, some of the terms that he's used to kind of build a mentality these last two games?
Yeah, I don't know too much about that seatbelt stuff. That's him and Jet. Him and Jet be going back and forth in practice with the seatbelt stuff. I don't know too much about that, but the go heavy, that plays a lot with me. Just because, you know, you got a lot of adversity going on. And with the coaching changing and stuff, there was a lot of adversity going on. And just having that, when he came in and played that video for us on Monday, I think it just brought the team together and just helped out a lot.
What did you think of Jet when he pitched it back on that play there?
I thought he fumbled. I didn't even know until after the game he pitched it back. So I thought he had fumbled, and Speedy just picked it up. But yeah, that was a crazy play though. He him for sure for doing that. That's something I would never put out.
Would you have thought to do something like that?
No, I wouldn't. No, I would just went down with the ball. I would have never did that.
He said his confidence had grown. So.
Yeah, that's some big confidence. Toss the ball back.
The announcer's thought he fumbled it too.
Huh?
The announcer's thought he fumbled it too.
That's what I'm saying. I thought he fumbled it. But.
Obviously, the magnitude of this game is known by all the fans and people that grew up in Mississippi, but as someone who's kind of played in it, how would you kind of describe this rivalry to someone who might not know it that well?
It's intense. It's a great football game to watch. You know, if somebody out there has never watched football before in their life, I think it'd be a great introduction game for them. Obviously, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of tempers on both sides, but yeah, it's a great game.
Has there been kind of any extra juice or energy at practice this week, you think?
Yeah, I would say so. You know, you try not to get too overworked with it. You try to almost treat it like any other game, but there is another element of passion and intensity there, and we're looking forward to it.
Has you know the potential of bowl eligibility, has that kind of crossed y'all's mind at all in terms of being a goal with wanting to win that game to be able to fully secure that?
We're just worried about the next opponent. You know, taking it week by week, trying to go 1-0 every week, and that's our main focus.
Sure, man. And how do you feel like y'all match up with Ole Miss up front?
I think it's a good matchup. Obviously, it's going to be an SEC matchup up front, so that'll be real entertaining for the fans to watch and see. And I think it'll be a great battle up front.
Okay. I know y'all y'all obviously, winning this game last year. I mean, what was that kind of, winning like a big game like that last year? What was that kind of like?
It was a great moment, especially, that was our last game with Coach Leach, and that's what kind of always sticks in my mind, being in the locker room with him after the game. And it's something that I remember forever, seeing him happy and, enjoying that time with my guys, man.
Do you, what do you think, winning this game would, like the fact that y'all won last year and you had all those feelings and all those emotions, do you think that kind of helps, drive y'all to give y'all more juice to kind of win this one again, to be able to feel what y'all felt after winning that big rivalry game last year?
Like I said, just new week, new opponent, man. Try to go 1-0.
There you go. Awesome, man. Thanks.
Appreciate it.